Hi everybody. I'm excited to present my newest foot prop called the Sole Healers. And it's the first time we're doing an online class on how to use them. So you all have these at home, and so you've been working with them with the booklet that they came with. I'm just going to take you through a class and show you more ways to be able to use them. So they come with 3 heights plus the foot saver on top. I recommend starting with just 2 layers. This way you have your balance and you can really access the toes. So I don't have a bar, but if you have a studio with a bar, that's great to be able to hold on to. Or you can use a tabletop or back of a chair. And I want you to just get on, and I want you to put these so they are just in front of the heel center. And put both feet up. So we're going to start very basic. So as you do this, the first thing that I want you to notice is that as you stand in this position, a high heel, the heels are being pushed back, separated from the rest of the foot. And now the first thing we're going to do is begin to activate the toes. So as you activate the toes, you begin to switch back on your flexor, the flexors of the toes, and also the extensors as you press down. Okay, so I want you to start by just 5 times. Inhale. Exhale, press all 5 toes down, release. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale, press all 5 toes down, release. Inhale. Exhale, press all 5 toes down, release. Inhale. Exhale, press all 5 toes down, release. Inhale. Lengthen your torso up. Exhale, press all 5 toes down, release. So I want you to look down and see that you're using both extensors, the front of the toes are stretching, and the back, and the plantar side, release. And now I want you to shift your feet so that now you're just in front of the heel on the outside edge. So you're going to focus more on building strength and flexibility in toes 4 and 5. So stand up straight, inhale. Exhale, press, trying to get more weight into toes 4 and 5, release. Inhale, exhale, try to focus more on toes 4 and 5, release. Inhale, exhale, press 4 and 5, more, release. So you'll press the other toes too, but I want you to pay more attention to the 4th and 5th toes. Inhale, lengthen up, exhale, press 4th and 5th toes because they're usually weaker, release. Inhale, exhale, press 4th and 5th toes, release. Inhale, exhale, press 4th and 5th toes, release. One more, inhale, exhale, press 4th and 5th toes, release. Let go. Now step out, so you're just in front of the heel on the inside. So now we're going to focus more on 1st and 2nd toes. So stand up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, press 1st and 2nd toes with all your strength. Release. Inhale, exhale, press 1st and 2nd toes with all your strength. Release. Inhale, exhale, press 1st and 2nd toes with all your strength. Release. Inhale, exhale, press, release. Inhale, exhale, press 1st and 2nd toes, release. Do it again. Inhale, exhale, press 1st and 2nd toes, release. One more, and we're going to hold that. Inhale, exhale, press, 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 release. And I want you to step off. And I want you to feel so keep your feet parallel, weight on the outsides of your feet, line up the outside feet, and just stand and feel what happens right away. What do you notice? So you notice you're back in your heels. You're standing on your heels, and your toes are freer. You can pick them up and press them down, pick them up and press them down, and there's greater length through the plantar foot, through the plantar fascia. Okay? Now, let's get back on, but this time I want you to turn your feet out. So now you're going to explore what happens when your feet are turned out. Now, I don't want those ankles dropped in. Okay, so I want you to be up tall, inhale, exhale, press all 5 toes down, release, 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 inhale, exhale, press all 5 toes down, release. One more, and hold it. Inhale, exhale, press all 10 toes down, press, 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 press harder, press harder, press harder. I want you to feel where that affects up your legs, up your hips, release. Step forward just a little bit because I want you to now put the sole healers so they're more on the outer side, just in front of the heels. Try to keep those feet turned out as much as you can. And lean back just a little bit so you can really feel you've got more weight in the outer foot. And inhale and exhale and try to focus on 5th and 4th toes, release. Do it again. Inhale, exhale, press 5th and 4th toes, release. Inhale, exhale, press 5th and 4th toes, release. Inhale, exhale, focus more on 5th and 4th toes, press, release. Inhale, exhale, press 5th and 4th toes, release. And one more. Inhale, exhale, press 5th and 4th toes, press, 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 release. Now bring them just in front of your heel, more in line with 1st and 2nd toes. So you want to feel those sole healers just in front of the inner heel. Inhale, exhale, press big toe and 2nd toe with all your strength, release. Inhale, exhale, press big toe and 2nd toe with all your strength, release. Inhale, exhale, press big toe and 2nd toe with all your strength, release. Inhale, exhale, press big toe and 2nd toe, release. Inhale, exhale, press big toe and 2nd toe, press, 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 release. Now one more and we'll hold it. Inhale, lengthen up the body, exhale, press those toes, press more, press more, press more, press more, and release. And come off the sole healers and just stand, line up the outer foot, hips distance apart, and just stand and feel that work. Just feel what that did. How did that affect the alignment of your legs, your hips? What's going on in your feet? Feel how you've got more access to your toes and more length through the plantar foot. And now we're going to turn your feet in. So you're going to take those toes and turn them in towards each other. So you might need to widen out the sole healers a little bit. Try to get your big toes towards each other, touching or just about touching. And inhale. So you're just in front of the heel center. Big toes are stretching towards each other. Exhale, press all 10 toes down, release. Inhale. Exhale, press all 10 toes down, release. Inhale. Exhale, press all 10 toes down, release. Inhale, keep your torso long. Exhale, press all 10 toes down, release. Inhale. 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 Exhale, press all 10 toes down, release. One more and we'll hold it. Inhale. Exhale, press all 10 toes down. Keep your torso long. Press, 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 press. Feel where you feel it in your legs, in your hips, and release. Now let's take your feet and shift them so you're on just in front of the outer heel. Keep those big toes towards each other. Inhale, lengthen your torso up. Exhale, press, focus more on toes 4 and 5, release. Inhale, exhale, press, toes 4 and 5, release. Inhale, lengthen up, exhale, press, toes 4 and 5, release. Inhale, exhale, press, toes 4 and 5, release. Even though the other toes might also be used, focus on 4 and 5. Inhale, exhale, press 4 and 5, release. Next one, inhale, exhale, press 4 and 5, hold it, hold it, hold it, pressing 4 and 5, hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. Now shift your feet so you're on the inner, just in front of the inner heel, and turn your feet so your big toes are towards each other. Stand up as tall as you can. Inhale, lengthen your torso up. Exhale, press big toe and second toe, release. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, press big toe and second toe, release. Inhale, lengthen up your torso. Exhale, press big toe and second toe, press, 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 release. Inhale, lengthen up, lengthen up, lengthen up. Exhale, press big toe and second toe, release. And one more, and we'll hold big toe and second toes pressing down. Inhale, lengthen the body up. Exhale, press big toe and second toe, press, 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 press harder, press harder, press harder. Feel where that connects up your body, and release, and step off. And line up, hips distance apart, line up your outer foot, straight line your outer foot, and just stand and feel what? Doing this with your feet parallel, feet turned out, feet turned in. How does that affect the hips? How does that affect your feet? How does that affect your posture? Take a couple breaths, feel your toes, just tune into the bottom of your foot, how it feels more lengthened out. And now let's get back on and do some variations. So here we're going to do a side stretch. So make the Soul Healers hip distance apart. Step back on with your heels, centered heels just in front. And raise your right arm up towards the ceiling. So I want you to bend your knees. Inhale, push down, press the toes, and arch over towards the left side. Stay here. Inhale, exhale, press those toes down on the right side, stretch that arm more. Inhale, release the toes. Exhale, press the right toes down, stretch more. Exhale, inhale, pick up the toes, exhale, press down. Inhale, reach over, keep the toes pressed down, stretch that arm over towards the left. Release, inhale, exhale, press those toes down. Now inhale, reach and lift more, that whole side, stretching it over, but don't crunch on the left side. Release, exhale, inhale, exhale, press the toes down so they're working. Keep them pressed down. Inhale, breathe length through that whole right side, out through the shoulder and arm. Exhale, release the toes. Do it again. Inhale, exhale, press the toes down. Now inhale, with the toes activated, lengthen up through that whole side, out the fingers, over to the other side. Exhale, pick up the toes. Exhale, press the toes down. Inhale, reach, reach, reach through that whole right side as you're pressing those toes down. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, exhale, press the toes down. Now inhale, lengthen up more and go over to the other side. Stay here, stay here. Keep lengthening and breathing, press the toes down. So let's do this with some breaths. Exhale, inhale, toes are pressed down. Stretch over more, feel your upper body stretching from the hips. Exhale, relax the toes. Inhale, press the toes down again and stretch through that whole side. And raise the arm back up and come down. And again, stand in parallel and feel that whole side. So really feel the length and just how that whole shoulder just released, how you're really strong on that outer foot and the body's lifted. So now let's take this to the other side. So make the soul healers hips distance apart. Come up so you're right centered, just in front of the heel centered. And inhale and raise that left arm up. Try to stretch straight up. Exhale, press those toes down. Inhale, stretch up more and let the hip come out to the left. Exhale, press those toes down. Inhale, reach over more. Exhale, press those toes down. Release, pick up the toes. Exhale, press those toes down. Inhale, reach more length through that left side. Exhale, release. Inhale, pick up the toes. Exhale, press the toes down. Activate. Inhale, reach through the whole side. Back rib side, front. Reaching over. Exhale, release. Relax the toes. Inhale, pick up the toes. Exhale, press them down so they're grounded. Inhale, reach up and over to the right side. Don't crunch on the right side. Exhale, relax, pick up the toes. Inhale, exhale, press down. So keep those toes activated. Now inhale. Lengthen up through that whole side. Lengthen and stretch. Exhale. Inhale, pick up the toes. Exhale, press them down, activate them. Now inhale. With the toes activated, breathe and lengthen up through that whole left side. Release. One more. Pick up the toes. Exhale. Press those toes down. Now inhale. Stay here. Stretch deeper. Stretch deeper. Stretch deeper. Stay here. Exhale. Inhale. Press the toes down. Bring the breath up through the side ribs, out the arm, out to the shoulder, out through the shoulder and arm. Stay here. Take 3 or 4 breaths. Keep the toes activated. Keep stretching more. Keep the toes activated. Keep stretching more. Inhaling, keep breathing, stretching, and exhale, release. Come down. Stand. Again, feet parallel, hips distance apart. So you can really feel what that did, how much longer the torso is, how much more relaxed and dropped the shoulders are, how you're more relaxed down into your feet, but your torso is more lifted. And now let's come back on. So we're going to do more 1 foot at a time. So I'm going to bring that left foot behind me, about hip distance apart. My right knee is bent. I'm in the center, just in front of the heel. And I'm going to inhale and lift up. Press those right toes down. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift up. Press those toes down. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, pressing those toes down. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, I press those toes down and I lift. And exhale, I come back down. And inhale, pressing those toes down, lift, lift, building strength in the side I'm standing on. And come down. Toes lift. And inhale, I come down, press the toes down, lengthen up. And exhale, I come down. And one more. I bring the toes down, press, and inhale. Keep pressing the toes down. Keep lengthening the torso up. And exhale, and come down. And stand, and feel that. So feel how much stronger you are now on that side you just did. So you're building strength from your feet all the way up your torso. And now let's do that on the second side. So just in front of the heel, centered. Take that right foot behind you. Both knees are slightly bent. So inhale, pick up the toes. Exhale, I push down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, I come back down. Toes are off the ground. Inhale, I push the toes down, lengthen up. Exhale, I come back down. Knees are bent, toes are up. Inhale, I stand, toes are strong. Exhale, I bend the knees, I come back down. Inhale, I press those toes down, lengthen, 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 lengthen. Exhale, I come back down. Inhale, I come up, press those toes down, lengthen the torso up. And exhale, come back down. And again, inhale, I press the toes down, lift, lift, lift as I press the toes down. Exhale, I come back down. And last one, inhale, I lift, I press those toes, lengthen that side, press those toes, and come back down. And press and stand with your feet parallel, hips distance apart. Just feel that. And now we're going to do the opposite. So I want you to take one foot and I want you to bring the other foot behind. So now the ball of the foot is up and I just want you to bend, bend, bend your knees and press and release. And do it again. Bend, bend, bend your knee, press and release. And do it again. Bend your knee, press, 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 and release. And do it again. Bend your knee, press, press, press. Keep that heel down, keep it straight, and release. And do it again. Inhale, exhale, press, 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 release. Now I want you to stay in that position. Take the back foot up on the sole healers just in front of the heel, and this one here. So now with the back heel up, I want you to bend the knee, front knee, and come back, lean back into the back foot, and do it again. Bend the front knee, stretch the back of the calf, and lean back into the back foot, and do it again. Try to, this time, so you're trying to stay as straight up as you can. Bend the knee, press down, and inhale, lean back into the back foot, and exhale, and come forward, pressing, inhale, come up, lean back, do it again, bend your knee, press, press into that front ball foot, and inhale and lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back, and come off, and just feel what that did. Feel the switch, feel what that does to the leg, to the hips, And now let's do that on the other side. So first just take the front foot, put the center ball of foot up, heel down, and bend the knee as much as you can, keeping that heel straight. And straighten. And do it again. Bend the knee. Try to press, stretch, release. Do it again. Watch the heel that it doesn't go in. Bend the knee. Try to stretch, stretch, release. Do it again. Bend the knee. Try to stretch, stretch, release. Do it again. Bend the knee. Stretch, 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 release. Now let's take the other one and put it up to the center. It's just in front of the center heel. And the front one is center ball of foot. So I want you to bend the front knee as much as you can. Bend it, bend it, bend it. Then lean back into the back foot. Do it again. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bend the knee, bend that front knee. Bend it as much as you can. Inhale, lift up, lean into the back foot. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the front knee. Bend it, try to be as straight up as you can in your torso. Inhale, lift up, lean into the back foot. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the front knee. Stay there for a couple breaths, insisting. And inhale, lean back into the back foot. And exhale, bend the knee as much as you can. Try to bend that knee. And then lean into the back foot. And step off and feel the feet, so stand in parallel. Take a couple breaths. Feel what that work has done. And now you're going to put both of the ball of your feet up. And you're going to start by just alternating. One heel down, then the other heel down. So pick up one heel, lower the other heel. Inhale, exhale, pull one heel down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, bring the other heel straight down. Don't let it turn in. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, lower the other heel. Inhale, pick up that heel. Exhale, pull the other heel down. Inhale, pick up that foot. Exhale, bring the other heel down. Inhale, pick up that foot. Exhale, pull the other heel down. Inhale, pick up that heel. Exhale, pull the other heel down. Inhale, pick up that heel. Exhale, pull that heel down. Inhale, pick up both heels. Exhale, try to bring both heels down. Stay here. Lean forward. Take some breaths. So if you're on a tabletop, you can stretch those arms forward. Take 3 or 4 breaths here. And now come up and just feel that. So line up your outer foot parallel. Feel what that work does, stretching out the whole plantar foot. Feel where that shifts your weight in your body. And now we're going to do that so that you really get that full work in all parts of your foot. Now you're going to take that outer ball of foot, put it up. And then take the other outer ball of foot and put it up. And now you're going to pick up both heels and lower both heels. Keep the outer ball of foot up. Pick up both outer. Pick up so your weight is on the outer ball of foot, and pull the heel back. And pick up both heels and exhale, pull both heels down. And inhale, pick up your heels. And exhale, pull the outer heel down to the floor. Inhale, pick up the heels. Exhale, pull the outer heels down to the floor. Inhale, pick up the outer heels. Feel your weight on the outer ball of foot. Exhale, pull the outer heels down. Inhale, pick up the outer heels. Exhale, pull outer heels down. Stay here. Stay here for several breaths. Keep molding the outer ball of foot around the foot savers. 2, 3 breaths. And release. And then come back on. So now I want you to do the inner, so just in line with the big toe, second toe ball of foot. And get them both up. And lower the heels. And again, pick up the heels. Inhale. Exhale. Pull those inner heels down. Mold the ball of foot around the foot savers. Inhale, pick up the heels. Exhale, pull the inner heels straight back. Inhale, pick up the heels. Exhale, pull the inner heels straight back. Inhale, pick up the heels. Exhale, pull the inner heels straight back. Inhale, pick up the heels. Exhale, pull the inner heels straight back. Inhale, pick up the heels. Exhale, pull the inner heels straight back. One more. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, pull the inner heels down. And just stay here and hang. And if you can bring your fingers to the floor, you can do that too. Drop your head. Take 3 or 4 breaths. And if you're at a tabletop, just extend your back out nice and long. And just take these breaths. You can feel from the plantar fascia stretching all the way through the fascial lines of the back of the body. Take 3 or 4 breaths. And then step off. And with your feet parallel, hips distance apart, bend your knees. And then slowly pull your body straight back up. And just take a couple breaths and just tune into your body, to your body placement. You feel that you can stand more on the back of your heel, on your heels, with less body weight in the ball of the foot and toes. You feel how your toes are more activated, how you can actually press them down and release with just ease. You feel how there's a relaxation because the whole plantar foot just relaxed. So do this try to do this sequence for the next week or two, and then we can add more to it. We can make it a continuation online. Thank you.